Hey, Tim Sykes here. It is the weekend, getting tons of questions. I'm going to be doing a more detailed video for my subscribers on Sunday, but I can't just leave people, clueless. I feel bad, for like FUSZ longs and LRGR longs, and they're just wondering like what's going on. Obviously there's no negative news, so they blame like naked shorts and all this other BS. You guys who are stuck in these stocks and confused, you need to study the past. If you keep ignoring the past and not studying, you will be crushed. This is how penny stocks work. This is how penny stocks have always worked. And it's your fault for not knowing. The good news is we can fix that by studying. So I want you to study. I want to help you. It pains me, if you look at some of my Twitter conversations, to deal with such fucking idiots who don't understand the games being played, and they're trying to like rationalize everything, and they're just focusing on the wrong data. So frankly, this is what inspired me to teach, because there is so much misinformation out there, because these patterns are the same every single fucking time. It blows my mind that so many people still put up the same fights, the same resistance. But I mean, that's penny stocks. And that's why my education business is booming. So I'm going to give you 7 ways that you can learn how penny stock pumps work and penny stock pumps end. First of all, we're having this birthday sale. Happy birthday to me. Roughly 2 weeks ago now. It's the final few days of this sale. So I highly encourage you to join my newsletters and guides, because I've been doing this for 2 decades and I know what the fuck I'm doing. It blows my mind. It really astounds me how many people just fall prey to these pumps over and over and over again. But I mean, that's the game. So this is link number 1. I'll post all these links just below this video, and I'll do a whole video or a whole blog post on this. Understand, I'm not shorting these stocks. Some people are like, oh, you're just talking bad because you're shorting. I've actually been dip buying LRGR and FUSZ. FUSZ, I actually had to cut losses because the pumpers just didn't do a good job bouncing it. FUSZ pumpers, hello, out there. Stop blaming it on the naked shorts. That's what every single pump does. Be a little different. Why don't you put out a press release, talk about your your Oracle relationship and your software, and put out some rosy revenue projections. Let's bounce this stock. Give me some dip buying that's worth buying. I had to cut my losses because you guys aren't doing your job. Bad pumpers. Bad pumpers. Don't do any cocaine this weekend. Don't drink. Go, to your offices and write out a new press release. I want a shiny new press release on Monday and Tuesday. Let's get the press releases going. LRGR, you guys are pretty much just fucked. I had 2 pretty good dip buys, actually. The first dip buy was like dead on. The second one was just scary because it just kept going. They got a whole skull and crossbones from the exchange, which basically means the end of this thing. So I'll do a more detailed video again explaining what I think is going to happen on Monday and Tuesday for my subscribers, but I just wanted to give you some links to look at. I'm not the enemy here, okay? I want these stocks to spike as high as possible. If I knew who the pumpers were, I would get them into rehab so that they could do their jobs rather than, just being all drugged out and letting these stocks, crash. In case you didn't understand, all my stuff is timestamped. So some people are like, oh, Tim, you're just saying now that, you knew what was going to happen. Actually, I've been saying it for a while. This was my watch list pre-market, and I said LRGR is the most overextended and due for a fall. I thought likely next week, so I was a little off. I didn't anticipate how quickly it would fall. But yeah, LRGR was the biggest loser, and I called it in my watch list. I've been waiting for it. That's frankly why I dip bought. That's how I knew to dip buy. I posted this video, which has riled a few people up on Friday, exposing the ridiculousness of penny stock promoters. I encourage you guys all to watch that. That's on my YouTube channel. And then also read this book, or not this book, this article from Men's Journal, Buying High, How to Get Rich on Pot Stocks. I've been linking this. Some people are like, why are you linking something about weed stocks? Because it's the same pattern. All of these marijuana investors got angry at me back in like what 2014, saying, "Oh, Tim, you're just wrong. You just hate, potheads or whatever." And I was like, guys, it's just the fucking pattern. I don't care how high you get. Congratulations on, the new legality, whatever. It's the pattern. And all of these stocks crashed 90, 95, 100%. And every single person lost almost all their money. So I'm just trying to warn you guys. That's my job. I'm an educator. Because once upon a time, if you read my book, An American Hedge Fund, which is free, I am linking it for free underneath this video, you will see once upon a time I also believed in penny stocks. I'm a little older now. I'm a little richer. I'm a little wiser. I got burned once before. Okay, I invested in a penny stock. The technology was perfect, and the technology actually has panned out. But the company went bankrupt because all penny stocks are fundamentally screwed. And some people say, "Oh, Tim, you got burned once and now you're just bitter." Yeah, I got burned once, and I've also seen probably 7, maybe 800 pumps fail in the past 2 decades. Not one pump has made it that I've seen. Okay, before I got started, True Religion Jeans was a Vancouver pump that actually made it. So you got one out of like 800. If you want to try to bet on odds where it's literally like 1 out of 800, you're just going to lose. Also, read this new book by my student Jamil, The Complete Penny Stock Course. Learn patterns that are high odds, that are high predictability. This just came out a few days ago. People already love it. If you have read it, I appreciate more reviews. Some of the promoters tried to leave nasty reviews in the beginning before the book had even gotten delivered. If you read some of the negative reviews, they're like, "Tim Sykes just sucks," because I expose how the penny stock game works. And so promoters don't like that. If you read some bad reviews about me on the internet, people are like, "Oh, I'm wary of you. You're a scam." It's because I expose scams and the scammers try to discredit me. It's not like the best thing, but at the end, it's not the worst thing either because it weeds out students who aren't serious. The cool thing that I have right now, it's a problem, but it's a cool problem to have, is that I'm overwhelmed by students and I get to choose who I want to teach. I get to choose whose lives I'm going to change. I get to choose who I'm going to turn into a millionaire next. That's the beauty of being real in an industry full of scams. So if you have any doubts, don't bother learning. If you don't believe me on FUSZ and LRGR, guess what? You'll see it day by day, week by week, month by month. And in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 24 months, whenever some of you stubborn fucking newbies get it through your head that I'm not the enemy, that I'm just trying to teach you patterns that work more times than not, many more times than not, then maybe you can learn. But I can't teach stubborn people. I can't teach people who want to pretend, something isn't the way that it is. Okay. I wish that the game weren't this way. I wish that there was more warning when these penny stocks would crash. I should bring up my student, Tim Lento. He doesn't get enough credit. Hold on. I had one more link. Oh, penny stocking framework. This is my newest guide. And this will explain in depth how these penny stock pumps work in the 7 stages. I've just updated it, just finished it. It's on pre-sale still. Check the link just below. But let me pull up Tim Lento for a second. I got a lot of students named Tim. So this is Tim Lento. You might know him as one of my chat room moderators. He gets a lot of shit. He does a great job. But he's actually banking. He just passed $200,000 in profits. You can see his profit chart. How does he do it? Well, it's because he bets against these pumps. He was actually betting against LRGR. I think he was short 1,500 shares. So he made like $7,500 on Friday. This is the profit chart of somebody who just simply bets against the biggest pumps. He uses interactive brokers and he holds for days, sometimes weeks. But he is killing it, and it's all because he bets against these pumps. So some of you guys who are stuck in these pumps, I really do pray that FUSZ, the promoters come up with like a little bounce plan, because it would be a shame to waste such like a multi-month pump without any kind of bounce. It really reminds me of Jammin, Jamn, if you want to go back through my video lessons. I now have 5,500 plus video lessons. All of this stuff is cataloged, and these patterns repeat. So Jammin actually had a little bounce. So I'm begging FUSZ promoters, do your job, clean yourselves up. I make jokes that they're drug addicts, but they actually probably are. It's actually kind of crazy if you meet some of these promoters, what fuck ups they are. But I guess like if you're doing shady stuff, I mean, you have to kind of be a fuck up a little bit. But I'm just going to keep teaching the realities of the situation, the patterns that work. And I made nearly 3 grand on Friday, even though I didn't time things perfectly. Um, Again, I'll have a more detailed video lesson for subscribers on Sunday, but this is just a little intro, just because it's just so sad to see people lose. And you now have enough resources, whether you read my blog posts. Where was that blog post? I have a blog post right here. I'll post a link to this blog post underneath here too. What is a penny stock pump? How do you spot them, and how do they end? This is a great blog post. So you got blog posts, you got video lessons, you've got guides, you've got books. I've done my part trying to teach you guys how penny stocks and their pumps work. You're free to ignore all this stuff, but I'm just going to keep teaching because this stuff works. So have a good weekend. Cheers.